Ain't that something? There. Now to submit and...
Peter, how you doing, son?
Robbie, hi! I know this is out of the blue, but I wanted to let you know I just sent in a photo for your open call.
Wonderful. We can definitely run this. I gotta duck into a meeting, but if you find the beating heart of New York anywhere else, send it my way. It's good to hear from you.
You too, Robbie. Thanks. That's perfect.
Honestly, we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. Its impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
Not bad.
My best friend's kid painted this. I remember her showing me a sketch of it the day before it went up. New York is nothing without its people.
Here at night. Night class is starting soon. Get your butts in those seats. And don't fall asleep.
That should work for Robbie.
Watch when you... Got a good photo, Spider-Man? Hey, send it to the student newspaper.
The Spider-Man aren't the only superheroes in New York. Getting students to class on time? One of the greatest powers I've ever seen.
Against my better judgment, I tried out God, I'm stuck again, you know? Ugh, if I take my... I feel like McQueen hasn't moved in a while. What if I...
Good, good.
Can I take it back?
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week.
Man, whatever.
Anyone could walk up and challenge him.
Just take one...
And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me.
If I don't
Damn.
do this instead.
Never seen anything like it.
My night. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah.
Get in your way. There must be some other things we can talk about.
Nice pajamas, weirdo.
That's perfect.
Say what you will about social media, and I can say a lot. It's helped so many businesses stay afloat here when they would have gone under a long time ago.
Take off the mask, I dare you.
I gotta warm up. Work some different material first.
I'm still washing glitter out of my hair from the Pride Parade. It's been like 3 months.
I really don't see anything romantic in proposing. It is very romantic to be in love, but there is nothing romantic about a definite proposal. Why, one may be accepted. Oh, do you do headshots, Spider-Man? I could actually use a new one.
Whether it's on the stage or in the open air, where else can you see legends and soon-to-be legends performing every day? London? That's really far away.
Not really. It's impossible.
You're on to something, Dad.
That should work for Robbie.
Protesting isn't just a constitutional right in New York. It's your civic duty. especially when a multinational corporation is behind a bioweapon unintentionally getting released into the city.
Good, good.
Hello, this is Maria.
Sometimes
201.
I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People be afraid to leave their homes, live their lives.
Well, I was planning on going
Not today.
tomorrow, but I'm just having too much fun here in the city.
That's perfect.
I mean, if I was rich, I'd take advantage of that backdrop too. I'd also be worried about constantly launching balls off the roof, but I guess they can afford it.
You heard of the spectacular Spider-Man? We're the subliminal Spider-Man! Because our dazzling displays of daring do can't be understood by the conscious mind. But you still get that we're Spider Bros!
Not bad.
Well, well, well! Spider-Man's a shutterbug! Click, click! Quit, quit!
Yeah, some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
Sì, sono qui. Il volo, tutto bene, ho dormito quasi tutto il tempo. E non so cosa farò come prima cosa. Sto andando a sentimento. Sì, l'ho visto il tuo...
That should work for Robbie.
Reminds me of the people who write into the Bugle, and a few who work there. Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing, but saying a thing over and over again doesn't make it true.
Okay, feeling strong? Feeling strong, my friend?
Good, good.
NYC, the mecca of basketball. Sure, you can play it anywhere with just a ball and a net. But when you got the people in the apartment buildings watching, the other players trash talking, and the sound of rubber hitting asphalt, there's a reason they call it the city game.
Keep up, keep up. Oh!
Okay, so we found out that our older landlord...
That's perfect.
When my son was growing up, I helped coach his youth baseball team here. Every game we played, the parents talked more trash than the kids, myself included.
Crowd's looking pretty big today. Maybe I'll try a moonsault halfway through. Yeah. Throw him out of the ring.
Not bad.
You get a lot better shots if you come to the show, Spider-Man.
New York's always had a thriving underground wrestling scene. Even been to a few shows myself. That combination of theatricality with amazing feats of strength and athleticism, it's electrifying.
In our house, traditional's always best. But that does not mean we're unwilling to experiment every once in a while.
That should work for Robbie.
Was that a good photo? Post it online!
Ah, Here we go. Now, I'll admit, I first walked into his shop because of all the articles about his new flavors, but his traditional ones would have kept me coming back. Sometimes a classic is a classic for a reason.
I was falling up, I was going down, I was coming sideways. I think I might have thrown up a little bit, and might have messed my pants.
Sounds like a manhole.
No, those are smaller and covered. These were bigger and glowing and floating and actually transported me to different places.
I'm smelling the pants now.
How does it look? Was that good? If it's great, post it. If it's not, let it die.
Okay, you can send it to me.
And also, am I prominent in the picture? I do represent a larger customer base.
Haha, the bodega beef. It was already a rivalry for the ages when it was just David versus Goliath. But when Teos had to deal with the bodega copying his success by using the exact same mascot, it stepped up to a whole nother level.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you went there.
Also, can I do one where we do a silly one, and then we do a serious one, and then I do my model face? I do a pouty one really well. Oh, I was gonna bleach my teeth before the picture. Ah!
How about you deal with the cat collars, huh?
That's perfect.
My grandma always talked about going here. She'd walk across the bridge every Sunday to get the freshest vegetables in the city. But one time, she was late and the guy in front of her bought all the tomatoes. And that's how she met my grandpa.
Not bad.
Is that? Oh, man! I haven't been there in years. When we were at the Bugle's old office, we'd hide out here whenever Jonah was about to blow. I finished a lot of assignments sitting at that bar, and a lot of grasshoppers.
I'd love to see you all at the fair next week. I'm going for the chili dog record, and I hear the shrimp cocktail competition is going to be biblical.
That should work for Robbie.
Hey, you pay for that photo, Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. No, you're radical.
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
Back to cleanup. Out the way.
Good, good.
You gotta hand it to New Yorkers. I wasn't even trying to be funny there. If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
Who is asking for more, Spider?
That's perfect.
Ah, the Manhattan Bridge. Can you believe they started building it in 1901? Finished in 1909. I thought it was old when I was a kid, but now, it's just amazing the history that's in this city.
Hey, that ain't my fault. I mean, shit. God, hope the car isn't all messed up.
Not bad.
I know, but just call your mother, tell her we'll be there, all right?
You know, for a place where everyone's comfortable calling out when something's wrong, people here sure hate admitting when they're wrong. The writer in me does love the iron.
All right, look.
Yes.
Hey, Robbie, you got the photo? I think it's a good one to close my submissions with.
Yeah, it's fantastic. But I'm a bit surprised you're stopping now since you left out two of the biggest parts of New York. The Spider-Man.
I mean, I don't know if they're that big. And they are kind of controversial.
Everything I see in these photos, all the stories and history and life, none of it would still be here if it wasn't for the Spider-Man. I hope they know that.
I bet they have some idea.
Well, thanks for the photos, Peter. You've always been better at this than you give yourself credit for.
I don't think that... Thanks, Robbie.